Floats down. There we go. There we go. Come on in here. First crappie of the day, folks. I'm fishing some off-color water today. And I look for this off-color water on purpose. Let's get this crappie off right here. And let's talk about off-color water in the wintertime and why I look for it. For one thing, the water temperature back up in here is 1.5 degrees warmer than the main lake. Let's let that fish go. It's a black crappie. About 10 inches long, probably, right there pretty close. And today, I'm going to show you what I'm fishing with right here. Great technique. It's such a good technique that it's almost impossible not to catch a crappie fishing this way. Well, howdy, folks. It's Richard Gene here. And today, I'm fishing with a simple rig. It is a hand-tied jig made by Perrypippenger from Texas, which I've used on this channel a whole lot. Gold and chartreuse. For muddy water, this is my preferred color, or one of them. I do real well with it. Today, and also I'm using 2-pound test line and a small cork. And I caught that crappie about 2 feet deep in off-color water. The main lake is pretty clear. I looked for this off-color water on purpose. It's winter time, it's cold, the water temperature is 44 degrees on the main lake, and here, back up in here, it's 46 degrees on top. Big difference in the winter time. Let's get back on this tree right here where I caught that fish on the other side of this tree. While we're going that way, I'll tell you, I'm using a 6-foot cadence rod. Light, moderate, fast tip with a little cadence reel. And like I said, it's loaded with 2-pound test line. I'm fishing about 2 feet deep. And as y'all can see, the water is real muddy. Real muddy. About right in there is where that fish hit. But anyhow, you know, this is nothing more than vertical fishing under float. You're keeping your presentation in front of the crappie's face. They can't stand it. And you're keeping it there for a long period of time. This is how I catch inactive fish and active fish. I'm hung up right here. Come loose. But you're in no hurry when you're fishing this way, especially in the off-color water and cold water. Just take your time. That crappie will commit. I just got another bite. There's a lot of little bluegill in here. There we go. That's a good fish right here, folks. He's either a good one or just mean. I believe he's just mean. Look at there. Pretty fish right there. I'm going to go ahead and net him because we got 2-pound line. You're a lot better off if you're going to fish that light to go ahead and net them all. That's a respectable crappie right there. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hit that golden chartreuse. I can't emphasize how many fish I've caught over the years with that color. That gold is something else in stained water or muddy. Let's let him go. Go on back. He shook his head. There we go. Good one. That fish hit real light. That fish right there hit the jig and come straight up in the water column with it. I just seen my float twitch, and I knew it was crappie. They're bad about doing that right there. I mean, he just comes straight up. That's a pretty good crappie right here. Black crappie. Man, that fish hit that jig. Let's get our net right here. Get him in the boat. Yeah, that's a good fish right there. Quit. Look at there. What do you got in your face, boy? Let me get it out of your face. He had a piercing. Let's go right here. There he goes. All right, let's catch another. Okay, real simple. Hey. Whoa. There we go. Look here. Man, pretty good crappie right here. Ain't bad. They're all good. I've never caught a fish that I dislike, folks. Never have. No matter what species. Maybe a sucker fish. I don't much like them old sucker fishes. But that's a pretty good black crappie right here. Let's put him in the bucket. We're not going to put them in the bucket. No, we got plenty of fish. Black crappie, another one. Now that fish hit a little more aggressive than the last one. Just a little more. It's getting on towards the evening right now. And they normally will. When they get active, you can tell when they're hitting a little more aggressive. But let's let him go. There he goes. See if I can't put another one right in there. That fish is real tight to the wood. When I made a cast in there, I mean, the time the jig settled, that float just went bloop. Alright folks, we got it done. Today was a condition day. I fish conditions when it comes to crappie. There's a lot of different ways to catch them, as y'all know, but I try to stay in the high percentage range, or what I feel like is high percentage. Cold, muddy, high water, I usually always will suspend a jig under a float. Once you find out how deep they are, you can catch a few. Today they were very scattered, but still it's the sport that keeps me coming back, and y'all too, I'm sure of it. And I want to thank y'all for spending the day with me, and the most important part of it is to come out here and enjoy yourself, and the sport of fishing is second to none. I can't help it, it's just the way I feel about it. And hey, on it. And remember, go fishing when you can, because it is good. Hurry. Yep.